Hi, everyone. Hi, Indy. Hi, Brad. Welcome. Hmm. Hi, Peter. We'll wait a few moments and then we'll begin our session. Feel free to say, hi, my friends. Hi, Amy. Share maybe where you are in the world. Share something that's made you smile today. Hi, Maria. hmm. Hi, Camille. Great blessings to you, my love. Hi, Angela. So grateful to be together. Hi, Michelle. Oh, beautiful. Is it your first snow of the season? Hi, Andrea. Hmm. Hi, Gary. Hi, Jen. Hi, everyone. Again, if you're not on Insight Timer, we can't see your comments. So I invite you to come over to Insight Timer, which is a free app so that you can be part of this experience. Hi, Mary. Okay, time to remove this cough drop. Excuse me. It's amazing. Still like teeny bit, a little residual inflammation from that bronchitis all those weeks ago. Hi, Michelle. Let's see. Hold on. Mm, Yes, Brad, you will probably see some lizards in the background. Yeah, yeah, Angela. Michelle shares, my dog, Joy, has made me smile today. She is so appropriately named. Oh, what a gift. And Michelle shares, not the first snow, but maybe the first snow that sticks. Well, enjoy the warm coziness that comes with the changing of seasons. Indy shares, beautiful cello music here by Janice Wong earlier made me smile. Oh, lovely. Lovely. What a gift that there are so many amazing artists and teachers that share their gifts, their presence, their love, their time here on the app. Janice Wong included. All right, great. Great. Well, for anyone that I'm getting to meet today, my name is Selena. We have these sessions weekly here on Insight Timer. You can check my profile page to find out if the dates are changing. Generally, we meet on Wednesdays. We have been meeting at 6 p.m. Eastern. However, starting next week, we are meeting at 5 p.m. Eastern moving forward. So, 5 p.m. Eastern, starting next Wednesday, will be our regular time for now. Let's see here. I have many recordings on the app. I have 2 courses, Yogic Practices for a Peaceful Life and Awaken My Heart, a guide to living with self-love. And yeah, we have an amazing gift that Insight Timer is sharing with everyone in about 2 weeks. They're going to officially be launching a new feature on the platform that will allow you to join the in-person retreats of instructors and teachers here on the app. So this is such an incredible gift. As I've said many times, Insight Timer is so deeply and profoundly supported us through these years of needing virtual connection. And now they're evolving so we have the opportunity to actually be together in person. So this is such a profound gift. I'm so overjoyed truly that there's an opportunity for us to actually be together in person and not only virtually. My retreat that's coming up in Bali next year, April 5th through 12th, 2025. It's going to be a deep dive into self love, inner stillness, shadow work, meaning just like being with all the parts of us that are needing our love and care, moving our bodies, meditating, being totally lavish and luxury at Michael Franti's retreat center. It's going to be an incredible week. And it's not just going to be like a week where you escape your life and then you go back to your life. We will be having so many experiences and using so many different techniques that we will be able to take back with us so that we can continue this evolution and transformation rather than thinking about it as an escape. It's really an integration into the fullness, the transformation of our lives. So you'll be able to find that on the site in a couple of weeks. So thrilled. Hi, Britt. Let's see here. Marie is asking, will you be coming to LA? At some point, I'll come back to LA. I don't have any workshops or retreats planned there right now, but I'm sure I will at some point. Yes, great. All right, those are all of the announcements. Again, if you are not on Insight Timer, I invite you to join us here so we can be together in community and see your comments. Hi, David. Let's take a few moments to settle. Hi, John. And to be more fully present with ourselves. Hi, Sushvant. Welcome. Let's begin with the centering technique, this ancient yogic technique that helps us to come into greater inner alignment and bring the palms to touch at the heart. If you can, sit tall. And of course, if you can't move your body, you can visualize this. Let's relax the shoulders down. Actually, before we do that, let's take one elbow, roll up and back, and then the other elbow, roll up and back. So we start to open through the shoulders and the chest. And then we'll bring the palms to touch. Beautiful. Feel your tailbone relaxing down. So there's this lengthening in the spine, relaxation in the pelvis. Let's take a full breath in and exhale slowly. And now, as we inhale, we'll reach the right hand all the way up to the sky, left hand by the navel, but all the fingers point up. And then exhale as slowly as you can. Move your body as slowly as you can through center to bring the hands back to the chest where the palms touch. Inhale, left hand all the way up. Right hand comes down, but all the fingers point up toward the sky. Maybe straighten the upper elbow. Exhale as slowly as you can. Shoulders are relaxed. Palms touch at the heart. Inhale, right hand all the way up. Take your time. Left hand by navel, fingers point up. Exhale slowly to come back to the heart. Beautiful. We'll just pause there at 3. Of course, if 4 feels better, feel free to even it out. Feel your palms and fingers touching. Shoulders are relaxed, arms are relaxed down. Feel your sternum, this bone in the chest, gently lifting up into the thumbs. Chin is slightly tucked. Feel your lower body becoming heavier. The eyes can be closed, or if that's uncomfortable, have your gaze relaxed, looking down. Can you sense the beating of your heart? The fullness of your breath? Mm. We're going to take Mahachin Mudra with the hands. You're welcome to open the eyes if this is unfamiliar to you. And let's just gently cover the index fingers with the thumbs. And the other 3 fingers are out. Yes, active. From here, let's rest the hands on the knees if that's possible, with the palms facing up toward the sky. When we take this mudra, part of the awareness we can have here is this index finger is thought of as the ego consciousness. The ego consciousness is the one who always perceives life and perceives ourselves as separate, the illusion of separateness. This is me, and I'm separate from source, I'm separate from life. And the thumb represents this cosmic unity consciousness, this oneness consciousness, Atman consciousness, the oneness that I am, that I am. And so we're gently covering the ego finger with this unity consciousness, this oneness consciousness. And rather than covering it, I like to think about it rather than like I'm trying to cover up something that's bad. I'm more like creating this integration. Like there's this circle that's created where the illusion of separateness can merge back into the wholeness of the one self that we all are. This is one perspective of using this mudra. There are others as well. Now that we have the mudra, let's close the eyes again or just relax the gaze down. Sit nice and tall. Again, the chin is slightly tucked so the energy can move freely up and down the spine. We're going to chant the sound Om. Om is considered the primordial sound, the sound of the vibration from which everything comes from, or you could consider everything has a resonance in this vibration. We know there are many different frequencies in creation, and everything aligns with this Om frequency. So when we chant it, it's almost like we're creating ourselves to be a tuning fork, meaning when we chant Om, we are creating an inner harmony as well as an outer harmony. We create inner alignment, which allows us to be aligned with the outer world or the perception of the outer world. And on a physiological level, creating this sound, the vibrations of Om, help to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, this part of the nervous system that naturally moves into rest and digest or this relaxation response within us. So we're giving ourselves these great physiological benefits, which of course then helps to calm the mind and even the emotions, and we're also attuning ourselves to this innate harmony, this well being that is always within us that we can also resonate with in the world around us. We can be the harmonious beings that we are, even while we're in the world that is often considered or seen so chaotic. So I will count for us. You can just be in the experience of Om. The sound you make may be longer or shorter than mine. That's fine. We can just overlap our sounds. And after some time, I will invite us to take one more full breath together to chant one final time, and then we'll sit in silence. There's no one right way to chant the sound Om. However, I do invite you today, if you'd like to try this with me, open your mouth a little wider than you may be used to and allow the sound to be as loud as you feel comfortable, which may be for many of us louder than we're used to. And you might find that as you make this sound a little louder, it makes the vibration inside of your body more resonant. It becomes a stronger vibration. So, with all of that, let's take a full deep breath in together. Exhale through the mouth. We'll take a deep breath in to begin chanting. Om. And make sure to spend some time on that sound, the hum at the end. Om. Om. Shoulders and face are relaxed. Mm. Just a few more. One more. And now just be very still. The body's relaxed and still at the same time. Breathe naturally and just be. Allow space between the teeth, maybe the lips. Can you allow the body to soften in this stillness? Can you feel the vibrating inside of you? Maybe an expansion, a lightness. Welcome the light of your own beloved self. Every cell of your body is vibrating with the light of self, the light of source. Gently repeat to yourself in your mind, I am light. I am light. Continue in your mind. And if the mind is being distracted, that's okay. Gently guide your attention back to the feeling of your body breathing and this silent repetition of I am light. You may even visualize this light sparkling, vibrating, pulsating in every fiber of your being, your entire physicality, the space all around you, above you, below you. I am light. Let's take a slow, deep breath in together. Exhale with a sigh. Very slowly and mindfully start to move your fingers, maybe even gently touch or make small circles between your thumbs and your fingertips. Really feel this sensation, this aliveness of being in a physical body. Maybe start to move your toes, your wrists. Move your body in any way that feels nourishing. Let's take a deep breath in and reach the arms up if you can. Let's make our arms like a chalice so the palms are open to the sky. There's this receptive posture here. The chest is open, the arms are up and wide, and we're welcoming life. I invite you right now, rather than putting your attention on what you don't want, what you don't like, what you're worried about, what you're scared about, what you're upset about, I invite you to clearly think a thought about something that you are welcoming into your life that you want. Maybe it says, I am joy, I welcome joy. I am peace, I welcome peace. I am love, I welcome love. I am the love of my life, I welcome the love that I am. For these next few moments, activate these energies, these affirmations of what it is that you are saying yes to in your life. Be a conscious thinker, a conscious creator. Choose your thoughts with intention. Relax your shoulders, maybe bend the elbows a little. We'll just be here for a couple more breaths. And if your arms are tired, you can, of course, relax them down. Continue to welcome your conscious thinking intentions. Beautiful. If your arms are still lifted, I invite you to slowly relax them down. If your eyes are closed, maybe slowly open them. Let's hold our hearts and massage some gentle circles on the heart center. Ah, just feel this space that you've created inside of you. How does that feel? Mm. Mm. Ah, thank you, friends. Beautiful to be together. I'd love to hear from you. I see a couple comments came in right before we started meditating. So I see our dear John shared, Good evening from Michigan. I am happy to share that although I suffered a depressive episode and afterward am now more than ready to face my new life in this empty nest now that my stepdaughter and three grandsons are mostly moved across the way. So glad that I was able to reset and accept the new life as the master of my domain. And amazingly, it has brought us closer. That's beautiful, John. Beautiful. Hi, Sandy. Oh, lovely. Hi, Philippa. Oh, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Brad shares, had my eyes closed, shadows and light blends together. Shouldn't have mentioned the lizard. It was there also. We'll work on it. Hey, nothing wrong with it being there. Hi, Lauren. Lauren shares, I am choosing myself. I am choosing my family. I am choosing my own path, health, and contentment. Beautiful. Yeah. Feel free if you want to share your affirmations. Would love to see the chat filled with her affirmations also. Camilla shares, I am welcoming the abundance of love and new adventures. Ooh, adventures. Hi, Priscilla. Priscilla shares, your energy is incredible. Thank you. Oh, thank you, beloved. Thank you for being here. And again, friends, if you're not here with us on Insight Timer, we can't see your comments. So please do join us on Insight Timer so we can be in this experience together. John shares, I am loved. I am love. Wow. I am now able to embrace the peace. Just what I needed. Love. Beautiful. Indy shares, so powerful and uplifting. Choosing to focus on peace and love felt so good. Thank you. Oh, yes. My joy. We could all use support around that. Well, I don't know about everyone, but I can use a lot of support around that. And I imagine a few of you can also. Wow. I think I shared last time. I don't know if I shared last time. Anyway, for about almost a month now, I've been listening to Abraham Hicks daily. There are these little like 15-minute videos that you can find. And they're just like little snippets of incredible reminders. And for anyone who's unfamiliar with Abraham Hicks, the root of Abraham's teachings are really in the law of attraction and understanding that our resonance and therefore our thoughts and emotions, where we're putting our attention, is how we're creating our life experience. And it's been my intention at the beginning of this period was to be really committed to my mindset. I actually said to a friend, I said, we were going for a beautiful hike in the forest or the jungle. And I said, why don't we make a commitment and really stick to it? Where every single day for the next 30 days, we will listen to or read at least 15 minutes of something that is all about shifting our mindset and, essentially like the law of resonance, the law of attraction, and really creating the lives that we want consciously. So we've been doing this now for all of these weeks. And sometimes I'll listen to two, three, four different Abraham clips. And the reason I'm sharing this, one is maybe you feel inspired to do something like this also, because it really is a game changer. And two, because it's really made me acutely aware of how often the mind does go to thoughts about what I don't want. And one of the most powerful teachings that I'm just loving and keep just soaking up from Abraham is that many of us live our lives, maybe most of us live our lives focused on the what is, meaning like, okay, here's this glass of water, and this glass of water is now half empty, right? And I'm looking and I'm like, it's half empty. This is the way my life is. It's half empty. That's what is, that's what is, that's what's so. Rather than connecting to the awareness that it's very possible and not just possible, it's like if I want it to be, I can have a full glass again. But I spend all my time thinking about how the glass is only half full. It's only half full. See, look, I have proof the glass is only half full. It doesn't mean it can't be full again. So many of us live our lives always focusing on the what is, and then we continue to create more of what is. If I'm always focusing on lack, I continue to create more lack. And this is not just energetic teachings here, this is also neuroscience. So if I'm constantly focused on the what is, then I'm not expanding myself into the what can be. And I usually have certain thoughts and feelings about what is that are not so pleasant. Oh, I wish it was this way. I wish it was different. Oh, I wish I had that. Oh, I don't have that. So now I should feel sad. The focusing on the what is causes more of what is and more of the feelings I'm feeling about it. So I love what we're doing today, being the conscious creators that we are. And many of you know this is what we've been doing together for years. My beloved teacher, Saima, has been teaching me this for over 23 years. Be a conscious thinker. Be a conscious thinker. Rather than just letting the mind think you all the time, be the conscious creator. So I love that we got to do that today. And now I'm going to come back to your comments. Mary shares, I welcome abundance, loving awareness, insight, and unconditional love. Yes. Ginger shares, Abraham has been back in my life too lately. Beautiful. My precious mama, who many of you know, Sandy Magram, she's an incredible, beautiful being and one of the teachers here on Insight. She leads lives each week, I believe, usually on Thursdays. So she's here visiting. And yesterday we were sitting on the couch and I said, Mom, I was like, when did we first get turned on to Abraham? And it was like so long ago. It was decades ago. And what a blessing. I couldn't really remember. She was like, somebody sent me an MP3. And I was like, Mama, when we started listening to Abraham, we didn't have MP3s. I'm dating myself here, right? They're like, those were CDs, baby. We had Abraham CDs. Okay, coming back. Yes, yes. Peace to us all. I agree. Ginger shares, I love the one set to music. I do as well because music creates an emotional experience, right? And so it gives us feelings of euphoria or inspiration, or we feel like we can connect more to our heart or our emotions. Music is so powerful for guiding our experiences. That's one thing that I've missed. And Insight Timer, here's a little plug for you. It would be so wonderful if we could play music um, and have it come through clearly, like have it be good sound quality. I would love that so much. I'm grateful for the day that that becomes a feature on the app. Hi, Nina. Nina shares, that was amazing. Pretty trippy. Oops, hold on, your comment disappeared. Pretty trippy when we were chanting, it was like we became one. Yes. Reminded me of the oneness. The vibration is still coursing. I move with ease. I am grace. I intend more peace, joy, fresh food, swimming, playing, pleasure, ceremony. Oh, nature, animals, receiving music, beautiful. Just let's breathe that in with Nina. Anyone else want those things in your life? Ah, I welcome that too. Beautiful, beautiful. Andrea, yes is the answer. I can't say that word here. Yes is the answer. It looks like you got that too. Maria shares, Camille, I welcome new adventures too, my friend. May you experience beautiful adventures filled with so many blessings and gratefulness. Oh, I love that. Yes, Melissa. It looks like Maria shared it here. Yes, Abraham Hicks. Hi, Champa. Great to be together again. Yes, yes, yes. Lauren shares, just want to point out that even when you were demonstrating the negative, you were still focused on the glass being half full rather than half empty. You're a positive soul. Yeah, oops, I guess I did. And, I also wanted to say there's nothing wrong with any of it. There's nothing wrong with focusing on the glass half empty. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Think about it. When we have these beliefs about the way things should be and about how we should be, we often um, increase our suffering. Many of us know the experience of judging ourselves and then judging ourselves for judging ourselves, or making a mistake and then judging ourselves for making a mistake. We get into these loops of making ourselves wrong or bad for having the experience that we're having. And we label things like negative and positive and right and wrong. And it can just be a trap. It can be a trap where we reject the parts of us that actually need us the most. The parts of us that we might think of as negative or bad or dark, right? Oh my God, the dark part is the part that needs you the most. The negative part is the part that's hurting the most, right? The wrong part is the part that's saying, oh my God, please love me. I love how Saimat teaches that whenever somebody, what does Ma say? Ma says that whenever, hold on, actually, I even wrote it down the other day because there was another course. Essentially, the teaching is like whenever somebody does something that hurts you or does something that offends you, deep down, what they're really saying is, please love me. Please love me. Please, please, please love me. I'm so hungry for love. I'm so aching for love and I don't know how to find it and I don't know how to ask for it. And I'm aching for love. That's why people hurt us. Please love me. That's what Ma says. They're just saying, please love me. Please love me. I was with a beloved, I think yesterday. Oh, yeah, it was yesterday in a one on one session. And we were talking about an experience that they had um, where somebody was doing something very hurtful to another person, very hurtful. And this person was even doing it to many people. They were kind of like a bully, and everyone knew them as a bully. And even other people were like, yeah, that person's a bully. And we all agree that that person's a bully. And this beloved who I was working with, who was sharing this with me, shared that then they learned about something that this bully, this person had been going through for years that must have been excruciatingly painful and something that very few people could probably even understand and something that very few people could ever connect with them about, something they couldn't really talk to other people about. So this person who was this bully was hurting so badly inside and they didn't have the tools. This is speaking about a child. Now, many of us are bullies as adults and we still do these things that hurt others. It's still the same though. Sometimes I love it when magical moments happen like that. That was pretty magical, y'all. So many of you are familiar with this idea that when you see a feather, it's like a sign. It's a sign from your ancestors or your angels or your spirit guides or the devas and devatas. It's like a sign that that frequency of source is here tuning to you, sending you a message. And right when I was saying that, this beautiful, delicate feather just blew in through the window, not the window, the door, and just danced its way into the house. So when someone hurts you, what's happening is deep down inside, they're saying, please love me. Please love me. I'm coming back to your comments. Yeah, Andy shares the Abraham rampages are great too. Yes, I've been enjoying those as well. John shares, Michelle, my niece, a photographer, just moved to Colorado. I can't wait to see the pictures. Oh, yeah, those would be beautiful. Yeah. Uh, Hi, Sandy. Sandy shares, come see Gunther here on IT. He is back doing amazing music. Oh, wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with us. Andrea shares, I will be having many adventures and I invite, oh, this is your affirmation. I will be having, and my love, I invite, if you want, take out the will be. I am, right? Right? I am having, or I will be, we'll go with your way in case that's how what feels best for you. I will be having many adventures and I invite lightheartedness and belly laughs and some romance. Beautiful. Little juiciness there. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Ginger shares, exiled parts need our love. Yes, they do. Oh, sorry, Eric. Eric shares, I'm having the worst network over here. Sorry, love. I hope you're catching some of some of our time together. And Lauren shares, hurt people hurt people. Yes. Hi, Tracy. Tracy shares, that is so sad and beautiful all at the same time. Yeah, there's so much tenderness. Yeah, and Tracy's speaking to the please love me. You can feel it. And when Saima shares this teaching, like Ma really brings the energy of it. Ma will kind of do what I just did, but sometimes I feel it even more deeply. Like Ma will speak about how not to blame people and not to hold on to people hurting you because deep down they're saying, please love me. Please, please love me. You can just feel the depth of it, that depth of that pain that we carry in our humanness. Please. I can feel the tenderness in my heart. because that's just it. Like at the root of every shit decision that people have made, there's that part inside that says, please love me. We don't just get rid of that child. The body might change, but how many adults still even act like children? There are all of these tender, raw, young parts of us inside. And it's also the humanness. It's not only like, for me, it's not just like, oh, the inner child is the one that's saying, please love me. It's the humanness. The humanness is saying, please love me. Please love me. Great, Andrea. I am. Yeah, baby. That's it. John shares, in my renewal, I have gotten so much help from my biological six siblings and now my IT family, Camille, Angela, and many more. I so need the boost. Yeah, my love. I'm so grateful. And, many of you have been here when John shared vulnerably about what he's been going through these last years in his life. And, I just want to say, my love, that your courage and graciousness to be vulnerable with us is what allows that to be, right? Like you letting us be here with you, you sharing with us is what has opened the door for you to receive that love. So I just really acknowledge you in your courage and your decision to do that. Tracy shares, "Hi Selena, I just spoke to a friend. Oh, I just spoke that to a friend, someone that hurt me. We are one, and I send myself love and therefore them love." Beautiful. Yeah. Haka shares, "How do you love the part of you that judges yourself so intensely?" Oh, love, that's a great question. And we do have a little bit of time, so I'll speak on it briefly. First of all, I do have a meditation here on the app. What's it called? Something like healing meditation for self criticism, possibly. Something like that. It's a very long name, but I was trying to get the essence of what the meditation was about. So I think it's something like that. Healing meditation for the inner critic or healing meditation for self-criticism. So I highly recommend that experience. And I'll share a little story that many of you have heard me share many times. There was a time that I walked into the bathroom and I have all these mirrors everywhere in this bathroom. And I saw myself in the mirror, and immediately this thought popped up that said, "You're so ugly." And in that moment, rather than just listening to the thought, believing that thought, behaving from that thought, another conscious voice popped up in my mind and it said, "Oh, my sweetheart, you must be in a lot of pain to be having a thought like that. What's the matter? What's the matter? What do you need?" So for me, giving that part that is so mean to me my loving attention rather than just trying to, because many of us do things and sometimes this works. There's no right or wrong. Sometimes a critical self thought comes up, self judgmental thought comes up, and we can consciously choose a thought of gratitude and it dissolves that judgment. Or we can consciously choose a thought of an affirmation: I am light, I am light, I am light, I am love, I'm an embodiment of love. And we focus so intensely on that that it dissolves that self judgmental thought. Sometimes those things don't work. So for me, self compassion and giving that part of me that's upset space to exist is the way that I've found the greatest healing. Because usually there's resistance for me. If there's some self-judgmental voice that comes up, like that voice that said, "You're so ugly," me trying to think happy thoughts sometimes makes that even bigger and louder. So I turn to that part of me and I say, "Oh, wow, I'm so sorry that you're hurting." Because that's what's happening. If that voice is like, "You're fat, you're ugly, you're stupid, you can," oh, it hurts my heart even just to like give those examples, right? But when that voice is there, just like this whole teaching we just went over together, that part of you is saying, "Please love me. Please love me. I'm in so much pain in here. I feel so alone in here. I feel so abandoned by you in here. Please love me." So you can consider that upset, unkind, mean voice is a part of you in pain. And then you can be with that part of you as if it was a person in your life who needs love. Oh, my sweetheart, my dearest, my beloved. And it might be like a snarling part of you, like, fuck you, excuse my language, but you get it, right? We all know that part at times. So even if it's like fuming or like spitting with rage, you can say, I'm so sorry. And I'm just going to be here with you right now. I'm so sorry you feel so much rage and you felt so neglected. I'm so sorry you feel so much fear and have felt so alone. I'm right here. What do you need from me? I also have another meditation on the app called self soothing. So, one is that healing meditation or self criticism, I think, right? Criticism. And the other one is called self soothing. Self soothing? Emotional healing, self soothing, something like that. So this meditation, both of these meditations will actually walk you through a process where you can meet that hurt part of you, that upset part of you with greater compassion. I hope that's helpful. Oh, I used the word hope. We had a big discussion on that last time. And I also want to address something. Um, oh, great. It's my pleasure, love. So last time, a beloved, last time, many of you were here in our last session, and we had this beautiful meditation and kind of opened ourselves up. And then many people were sharing the word hope. And so I shared a teaching from many wonderful teachers about the word hope and about how the word hope is actually rooted in scarcity. There's this sense of not knowingness or not full trust and allowing in life. There's like this little kind of contraction, scarcity part when we are in the word hope. And a beloved sent me a message afterwards saying that it really didn't feel good to them, that I shared that. It felt upsetting. It felt like they were being wronged and kind of judged for using the word hope when hope was actually in the moment helping them feel so much better. So I just wanted to just name that, bring it to our conversation, and also say something that I say every time we're together. And this will be the first time I'm saying it today. Anything I say, take it or leave it. I am not here to try to change you, to make you think like I think. I'm not here to say that we should believe the same things. None of this. I'm here just sharing. And if there are things that I share that uplift you, that inspire you, that open your heart, that remind you who you truly are, that help you love yourself and love others, beautiful. Run with it, fly with it. If there are things that I share here that don't resonate for you or you just don't agree, leave it. No issue. No issue. If using the word hope actually gives you a feeling inside of support and aliveness, and you feel a fullness or an inspiration, or maybe it's just a little bit better than where you've been, beautiful. Use it. Remember, you are the master, my loves. You are the master. You are the master of your mind. You are the master of your emotions. You are the master of your life. You are the master. And in this life, there will always be people who trigger us, who are our mirrors. There will always be people who say things that we don't like, that we don't agree with. You are the one who decides. You are the master, and you are a powerful creator. So just wanted to add that in there today. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Brad shared, sometimes you have to send the love and part. Oh, sorry. Sometimes you have to send the love and part ways, following different paths. Sure, maybe that's the case. Again, there's no one way, right? There's no one way. What I find is that the parts that I feel I might need to reject or that aren't in aligned with me, rather than parting, and again, this is not saying that there's one way, right? Like you have your way, and that's beautiful. I'm just sharing from my personal experience. The way that I experience true healing in myself and integration is by integrating that part of me. Even if it's a part of me that no longer serves me or a part of me that well, hold on, I'm going to contradict myself mid-sentence. I'm really good at it, by the way, for anyone who's newer to our time together. This is actually a really good one. I'm going to be very naked here, naked, so to speak. So, and this is the beauty of rather than having an intellectual answer for everything, this is the beauty of really listening to the higher self when speaking. So, Brad, I'm sharing about how for me, integrating and kind of the dissolving of that resistance to that part of me is what really allows me to be in a more healed place. And then in the middle of that thought coming through, another thought came through. And it brings me to a teaching from my beloved teacher, Saima, which is a teaching in other places as well. And it's a teaching that has us work with the energy of an experience, an emotion, or even part of ourself, maybe something that we've taken on from someone else, even, and we end that relationship, just like what you're talking about. And I've been doing that work for many years. So thank you so much for sharing that and bringing that to this table, because that's also a very powerful way that we do sometimes work with different energies or different aspects of things that we've been holding on to. For example, just to kind of make this a little more clear what I'm speaking to here, um, let's say, for example, that I have actually, let's do something real time because I've been doing this work. So recently I've been just doing like a continued very deep dive into my human heart, my the part of me that longs for like a loving relationship or that wishes to share companionship in life. And I've been doing a lot of introspection around the parts of me or the things inside of me that have been keeping me from welcoming that into my life. And of course, it's not always black and white. Even I can get caught in this idea that I'm supposed to be completely healed before I can be in a beautiful relationship, which is, of course, not true. So much healing happens when we're in relationship, right? So much awakening happens in that mirror relationship with a beloved. So, one thing that I've been looking at, or I haven't even been intentionally looking at it, but it just these things keep coming to the surface because I'm open to healing and growing so much right now. And so yesterday I became aware of this deep rooted thing inside of me. Um, I love it. I want to say two things. I love myself that I can be so vulnerable with us. And I love you that you can create a space where I can be so vulnerable. So I'm so grateful. Like what I'm about to tell you is the kind of thing that I would be like sobbing about in therapy. And I'm just going to share it here. How beautiful is that? And that's freedom also. That's freedom, not needing to hide, just letting it all air out, right? Letting it all be out to dry, right? So I was in this moment where I became aware that there's this part of me. And this is also going to sync back to the Abraham teachings as well. We're going to go a couple minutes over today for anyone who'd like to stay. There's this part of me that has this experience inside, and I wasn't even aware of it. I mean, I'm sure I was at some point, but yesterday I wasn't aware it was still so active in my system. And essentially, it's this experience of if there's a possibility of being hurt in a romantic relationship, like whatever that could mean, right? And this is a big part of my own evolution. Like, my desire for myself is to be in such a full place in myself, in my relationship with myself, and in my freedom with myself, and my love with myself, that I truly can give a partner full permission to do what they need to do. And that's not how I've functioned. I've functioned like many of us, right? Like fear of being abandoned or fear of things not working out a certain way or fear of whatever, right? And then that creates attachment and bondage in a relationship. So I definitely hold this ideal of, in my mind and in my heart of being two free people in a relationship, which is quite a tall order for us humans, although I know it's possible. So, as I was reflecting all of this, I became aware that there's this part of me deep down somewhere inside that still feels if there's the possibility of fear, or if there's a possibility of being hurt by someone, I would rather just shut that shit down. If there's a possibility that someone can hurt me, there's this narrative that comes up, or this thought process that comes up that says I'm not going to go there, and why would I ever want to be in a relationship? Why in my wildest dreams would I ever want to put myself in a position where someone could hurt me? And this is like it's a very kind of reptilian brain kind of way of thinking and being. It's a very old energy inside. And I can feel it's even like from past lives if we want to go there. It's like a buildup of something very old. And although I don't think this way consciously in my life, it's not a thought that I'm aware of. This frequency, coming back to Abraham teachings about frequency, this frequency is inside of me. So I might be so evolved in so many ways and so mature in so many ways. And I might have done decades of work in so many ways. Yet if I have these unconscious frequencies still in my system, they are part of what I'm attracting or not attracting. This frequency is one of the reasons that I'm still attracting unavailable relationships. I have grown so much in so many ways. My self love is so beautiful in so many ways. And yet, there are things that are still happening, showing these old patterns. It's because of the old frequencies. So, to tie this all the way back in 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, to what Brad was saying about sometimes how we just need to end our relationship with something. My mama just came. Sometimes in this context, I could say, for example, I'm aware of this old energy inside that says, F relationships if they can hurt me. And maybe the work is to embrace it and bring it into my heart. And maybe the work is to say, this energy was never mine to carry. And I end my relationship with this fear of being hurt now. Or maybe I see it as this energy that says, I'm afraid of being hurt, right? And sometimes, again, this could be a part of us that needs work with. Sometimes it's an energy we're working with. Okay, I acknowledge that I've been carrying this energy of the fear of being hurt. Today, now, I end my relationship with this energy and I send it back to its source. And you can do this work very consciously because everything is energy, everything is vibration. So you can actually do this work in yourself. So, Brad, thank you so much for sharing that and giving me the opportunity to uh, open up this very powerful teaching that I learned from my beloved teacher, Saima. Oh, look, here's another picture. I could have a game one day of just showing you like all of the millions of pictures I have of Ma everywhere. Beautiful friends. So I'm going to come back to some of your comments and then we're going to close our session. Mama, if you want to come say hi, we're just finishing up here. And it's okay. I'm just going to go over a few things. So you have a moment if you want to take a moment. Yeah, you got my drift. Let's see here. Okay. So, oh my gosh, so many comments came through while I was on that long tangent. Okay. Um, I'm only going to be able to get to a couple of your comments. So let's see which ones I can get to. Thanks for your patience. Just a moment here. All the comments are great, my friends. Really great. Really great comments. Um, yeah, Tracy, I hear that. We've been in this journey together, haven't we? Okay. Um, oh, thank you, Lauren. Nina shares, God wants your vessel to experience it all. You are in deep relationship with many. That depth is divine. Your highest relationship is between you and God. I can't believe you aren't attracting all the joyous free love. Hey, that's part of the beauty of it, though. It's part of the beauty of it. Doesn't always feel beautiful. It's part of the beauty of it, though. What a gift. What a gift that we get to be in relationship with people. We're in relationship together right now who are our mirrors. See, many of us think that the things that we go through are because of the people in our lives. They are mirroring to us what's inside of us. So, what a profound gift that people in my life show me the things inside of myself, still asking for love and attention, still asking for my up leveling, my mastery, my self love. Yeah, what a gift. Mm. Allison shares, hi, Allison. Allison didn't share that. I shared that. This is so powerful. Thank you. I have chosen relationships from a ending the relationship with fear energy. Amazing shift to consider. Awesome, love. Awesome. Oh, thank you, John. This is great. This is exactly what I need. So, John left a comment here. I'm going to reshare the comment. So, both of my amazing parents, Mama, you want to come out? Both of my amazing parents are here on IT and they lead lives each week. And John very graciously shared in the chat. So, my mom, Sandy Magram, can you get around there? Here, no, I'll scoot over. I'll scoot over. Come this way. Who is here visiting me? Her lives are on
Thursday.
Thursdays.
Usually, if I do it right.
Her lives are on Thursdays. Usually, let's see, John said at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And my amazing papa, his lives are on Fridays at noon, at 12 Eastern time. Oh, look. Nina says, Camille says hi.
Hi,
Nina says
Camille.
hi.
Hi, Nina. Hi, John.
Okay, I'm coming back to some of your comments, and then you can share something with us before we end. We're going way over today. Um, it's nice when I don't have a client right after our session, so we can go over. Hi, Rochelle. Oh, Rochelle's on Oahu. Breathing in all the love. Your last bit really. Oh, beautiful love. I'm so glad. Do you live here or are you visiting? Either way, so beautiful. Beautiful. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Antonio. Antonio shares, these are lessons needed so one grows. It's happening for you, not to you. Yes, indeed.
Very
Everything, everything is happening for us, not to us. And often it feels like life is happening to us. So when we can reframe our perspective to understand that life is always for us, it can be a profound shift in how we experience everything. Oh, thanks, Tracy. Oh, thanks, John. Rochelle shares, blessed to visit North Shore 5 to 6 times a year. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. What a gift. Well, feel free to reach out. Um, Maybe one time we'll get together while you're here. Brad shares, Selena, always a pleasure to be here. Much gratitude. Thank you, Brad. Grateful to be together. Okay, you want to share any love or wisdom with us before we complete today?
well. I'm still kind of down in the car, not quite in my body.
Oh, is that is that okay?
No,
on
no,
your hip?
it's okay. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Promise? Okay.
Yes. So I think maybe that what I just like to share is that you are special, totally, absolutely. That there is only one vibrational energy, one frequency on this whole planet that is you. Everything is frequency, everything is energy. And we're going way over because Selena asked me to talk. Okay.
No,
So
good.
I just want you to know that you're perfect just the way you are. And we grow more and more and more with every breath to become more perfect and more of who we truly are inside of our hearts, inside of our minds. And we start to live it in our life. I always put health and happiness and freedom from suffering and awareness when I fill out the form for my insight timers, because when we start to grow in awareness, and we start to grow to be more and more and more of who we are, using more and more of our own beautiful potential, using more and more of our own gifts that we have to share with our families and with the world, then the thought just went out of my mind. So I warned you. I did. I warned you. Like
Can I say that's where I get it? Can I say that's
Selena says, just when you can't remember, Mom, just go, let's take a nice deep breath. I always forget. So the thing is, you become more and more and more of who you are using all those beautiful gifts we're given at birth. It's our birthright to be in joy and compassion and love and beauty and grace and wisdom and peace. We're born with it. And then we start to live life and it gets kind of covered up. So you are beautiful, beautiful beings of light getting to play in a human body. And it's such a grace, such a gift, this human body. Gurus, saints, angels say this is the biggest gift. The biggest gift is a human body. We get to taste, touch, smell, feel, hear, see, everything through this body, but never ever forget who you truly are. A big, huge being of light and love and joy and grace and peace. So know that you're special. And remember, you have over 72 trillion cells in your body. They listen to every single thing you say. They believe every single thing you say because to them, you are God. So when you talk contracted, they contract, their light dims. When you talk love and joy and tell them you love them, they're like little, what do you call those little guys bouncing around? What are they called? Minions. They're little minions, just bouncing around laughing. Then they get brighter and brighter and they start to become more and more round. That's a sign that I have to be quiet now. We have to keep,
no, it's
I
not.
know.
No, it's not.
So just know you are precious. You are so loved. You are never, ever, ever alone. And I love you. And I know Selena loves you.
Do you see? They never tell me this. She's an earth angel. See this? See all this loving?
See, look at that. A reminder. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. I know. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Who wants her to come for our live next week? Anyone want her to join?
Oh, it's on Wednesday, right?
Uh-huh.
Because I won't be doing one at
Look,
on
look.
Wednesday.
Looks like you have to now. You don't have a choice.
I think what did you do? You volunteered?
Yesterday we were speaking, many of us are familiar with this concept that our parents are our first gurus. Sometimes even if our parents didn't raise us, or maybe we apply this to the people who did raise us, right? Who are our caretakers. So yes, of course, my mom, my dad are my first gurus. And yesterday we were sitting down talking and I really realized, like, but the thing is she actually is a spiritual teacher. So and she didn't even know it. Like, she hasn't been that in the world. Like, she doesn't think of herself or model herself that way. This woman is absolutely a spiritual teacher. And how blessed am I that I was raised by her. The inner child healing meditation that we do together, that many of you have done over and over again here on the app. She guided me through that kind of process when I was 9 years old. Like, this woman has been telling me since I popped out, you can do anything, you can be anything. You're beautiful, you're loved. I mean, like, oh my goodness, like the blessings. So how could I do anything but share them, right? So I'm so blessed
Me too.
that you're my
So blessed.
beloved, my beloved,
My baby
beloved.
goddess.
Ah, well, my loves, thank you so much for staying. I know we really went over today. We'll get to see you next week at 5 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. Remember, 5 o'clock now. Time is changing. So 5 p.m. Eastern, we'll see you next Wednesday. And I saw your requests for having retreats in other places. Absolutely, keep them coming. The retreats will continue to expand to different parts of the world, and I will have more retreats in Hawaii. So that's all coming. And for now, in a couple weeks, if you want, you can register for my Bali retreat right here on the app, April 5th through 12th, 2025. And
Miss that one.
it's going to be incredible.
Yes.
Hi, doctor. Yeah, thank you, beloved, and you.
Thank you. Love you all.
Love you so. So, yes, Camille, we are family.
Yes.
We are family.
Yes.
I love you. We'll see you next week.
Unless she wants to come in and say hi to you tomorrow,
Oh,
if she's awake.
what time is your session? Oh yeah, what time is your session tomorrow?
I don't know. Sorry.
Does anyone know what time her session is tomorrow?
I think it's
My phone is live streaming someplace else, so I can't.
1:00 Iowa time.
Are you sure?
So it's 9:00.
No, that's 7 a.m. here.
1:00 is 7?
No, it's 8 a.m.
8.
I think it might be at
Oops.
8.
Okay.
It might be at
You better check.
it might be at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
That's what I think. I don't know Eastern. It
Oh,
might be,
oh,
might
2
be-
p. Oh, like what John said.
Yes, 2 p.m. John
Okay.
knows.
Okay. Thank you, John. We just did a whole circle unnecessarily. All right. So I don't know. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. She'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you next week.
Yes.
I love you, darlings. Love you so, so, so grateful for you.
So appreciating you. Yes. Family.
Yes, we are. I love you.
I love you.
Okay, YouTube. So just a reminder, we can't see your comments here. So come to the Insight Timer app so that we can see your comments. Love you.
Oh.